I turned 49, but I don't look a day over 49. I know that's right. Hey beauties, welcome back. It's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to the channel. Today, you guys, it is already the end of October. Like, October stood by the front door with her purse in her hand, kept her shoes on, and was like, I'm not going to be here for long because it's already the end of the month. So that means it's time for my October favorites. You guys know I did a shop my stash all of September. I did not shop, but in October, I did some shopping. But I also used some of my favorite items. So today I'm going to show you what I've been loving for the month of October. So if you would like to see my October faves, I hope that you will keep watching. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lydia Marie. Welcome to the beauty family. If you have not already done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I make mainly beauty and skincare content for women over 40, but all are welcome. So let's go ahead and get into this October favorites video. So I'm going to be starting off with skincare and body care because that's what I've been loving the most. I have really been enjoying this Hyper Skin Hyper Even Vitamin C Cleanser. It is a gentle brightening cleansing gel. Originally, I thought it had exfoliating properties in it, but it does not. But it works really, really well for clearing up any dark marks or lessening them, lessening any hyperpigmentation. The cleanser is nice and gel texture. A little bit goes a long way with this one, and it has mandelic acid and licorice root, both things that are really, really good with helping to tackle discoloration and dark marks. This is a Black-owned beauty brand. They're at Sephora. You can shop them on their website, but if you're looking for a good cleanser that is a good vitamin C mandelic acid cleanser, this is a really good one that I've really been enjoying this month. And I put the Hyper Skin, their new SPF, in my cart for the Sephora sale because I want to try their SPF products as well. But this is a really great cleanser if you're looking for something to help tackle any dark marks. Next up is something that I thought was all hype, but it's really not, and that's the Clean Skin Club towels. I tried these because I had a coupon for them on Amazon during the last Amazon Prime Day that was a few weeks ago, and it was like 20% off, and I've seen them at Target because apparently these towels are now available at Target, and I was like, I'm not about to buy some skin paper towels. Like, come on, I could just use a cloth. I have designated washcloths that I use for my face, etc. But these have made a huge difference. I have been proven wrong. These are not just hype. They are so good at cleansing. I can use them when I just put cleanser on the cloth, use them to rub the cleanser in. I noticed a difference that my skin is not nearly as irritated as it would be. Even with cleansing with my hands, it gets the makeup off. They're very, very sturdy, which is one thing I was like, I don't know if they're even sturdy. They're very sturdy. They hold up well. You can do your whole routine with these, and I got the box of 50 because it was like 20 some dollars, but you can get a box of 10 just to try them. I'll link them down because they are in my Amazon store and they're also at Target, so I'll put both links below depending on where you want to shop. But yeah, these towels have made me a believer. I'm definitely going to be buying more of them because I really like how my skin feels after I do my cleansing routine with these Clean Skin Club towels. Next up on my list is a product from Bold and Beauty. I do believe this is also a Black-owned skincare brand. I got this during the Amazon Prime Day as well. I wanted to try some of their products, and I'd seen them at Walmart, but I never picked them up. So as usual with my dry skin, I'm always looking for something that's going to add to some hydration for me. So I got the Glow Hydrating Mask, and this is just a hydrating mask that you can put on after you've washed your face. You apply it to damp skin, you let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, and you rinse it off. But I've noticed how supple my skin is after I do this mask, and I probably do it maybe 2 to 3 times a week depending on, or like as a weekend treat, like when I do my extensive skincare and just let everything, you know, exfoliate and do the whole nine. But I really have been enjoying this because it is such a lightweight gel texture. It doesn't dry down like a clay mask, but it does settle a little bit. But after I apply it and I rinse it off, what I've noticed is my serums and everything else applies so much smoother because my skin is feeling nice and plump. And when I look for hydrating properties, moisturizers and things, I want my skin to feel plump and healthy and juicy, and that is what this glowing mask does. Also, this is quite affordable as well. I did put this in my Amazon store, but I will link it for Amazon as well as Walmart depending on where you like to shop. But yeah, this is a pretty good mask. I look forward to continuing to use this as the weather gets colder. Next up is the TPH by Taraji. This is her body care line. If you don't know, Taraji P. Henson has a hair care line and a body care line that she launched on her website, and she also launched it at Walmart. But this is one of her body oils that she has, and girl, it is so delicious. It smells amazing. It's vanilla and tuberose, and it's called the Anything Glows Body Oil, and it's TPH by Taraji. I think this was like $11. It's very inexpensive, but it smells so good, and it blends really well. Like, I like to apply this after the shower when my skin is still damp, put on a layer of perfume, do my lotion, and it mixes so well. It's a nice lightweight oil, but still will get my skin nice and soft. I do want to try the other scent that she has. I think it's like sandalwood and Hanoi, something like that, but this is a really good one. I really enjoy her hair products as well. I featured that before. To me, she has one of the best scalp scrubs in her hair care collection, period, and I've really enjoyed using that. But this month I have been dipping into her body care collection, and this one is a winner. Especially if you love a good body oil, this is a really great choice. Next up is the Olay Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. Some people think eye creams are a little scammy. I personally don't, because I like to get an eye cream that does something other than hydrate, because I can just put Vaseline under my eyes and I will be good with that if I just need them to be nice and hydrated, which I do. But I've been using this Banana Bright Eye Cream pretty consistently, especially in the morning, which is when I like to apply my vitamin C products. I like to do that in the morning, and I've been using this pretty consistently, and I have noticed a decrease in my dark circles under my eyes, and that is from the vitamin C that is in here, because vitamin C is really good for brightening. And I think I bought this, it doesn't have a scent to it. I think I bought this when Ulta had some sort of points promotion. I will have the price link below, but I think this is like $30 or something. You get a lot in the jar. You don't have to use it daily. I just like to use the vitamin C in the mornings, but I have noticed quite a difference with this Olay Henriksen under eye cream with the brightness of my dark circles, which I really appreciate, because if an eye cream doesn't do anything for me, I cut it off. I give it a good month, and during this month I have been using it, and I've really been enjoying this one as well. So before we dip back into makeup and fragrance, I want to point out something that I have been using to help me with my perimenopausal symptoms, especially when I'm going through a super hormonal month. This is something called Estroven. I spoke to my doctor about getting a supplement like this. Now, this is not medical advice of any kind. I'm just letting you know what has been working for me. Please make sure you reach out to your own physician if you have questions, or before you start taking any medication or supplements. That's my disclaimer. However, this has been working so well. It's called Estroven. You can get it on Amazon, and it has it's a herbal supplement, but it helps with hot flashes, night sweats, sleeplessness, low energy, which is what I really got it for, and mood swings. I take one a day of these tablets in here. This is my second container of it, and I've used it before. It's really good. I think my aunt recommended it to me first, and I went to my doctor and I was like, what's up with this? Can we talk about this? And she was like, yeah, that's a good one. It has been helping a ton with perimenopause, because nobody warns you about perimenopause. Everybody talks about menopause, but perimenopause be putting me through it, okay? Putting me through the ringer. So this has been helping a lot with a lot of the symptoms, particularly, like I said, the low energy and mood swings. It's really great. I will have this one linked down below as well. You can feel free to check it out if you are also a perimenopausal woman. I have a few new fragrances for the month. I did empty out 3 of my other fragrances. I used them all up before I got some new fragrances, but this one in particular was given to me at Sephora. They gave a nice size travel, and this is the Fleur Missing Persons Eau de Perfume. I'd never, I sprayed their body sprays, but I did not know that this was an actual perfume. I thought it was more like a body mist, and I'm like, wow, for a body mist, this lasts a really long time. It's a perfume, and it's Missing Person. In the perfume, the top notes are skin musk, bergamot, you know I love a good bergamot, nectar, and sheer jasmine. In the middle, you have neroli blossom and orange flower. The base is sandalwood, Australia oil, blonde wood, and white musk. It's warm, it's musky. It still has that good sweetness, and I really like this at night. When I spray this on at night after my shower, I wake up in the morning and I still smell delicious. That's how long it lasts. It lasts through a good full 7-8 hours sleep. Really, really nice perfume. Flirt, missing persons. If you're looking for something new to pick up during the Sephora sale, I think this would be a good one as well. I'm not ashamed to say that I was definitely influenced to buy this next perfume. This is the Montale Arabian's Tonka Bean. I got it from Sephora, and I learned about it through a creator on TikTok. I think her name is Fumi Monet. Don't quote me if I'm saying her name wrong. I apologize. But she was talking about warm and spicy fragrances, and she said, I would not recommend going in and buying this blind, but they do have it at Sephora. So I looked at Sephora, and sure enough, they had a travel size, and you guys know I'm always going to buy a travel size when I can. This smells so good. I smelled it before I opened the package fully, and I sprayed one spritz on me, and it smelled up my whole living room. But it's so good. It's very, very spicy, warm, but not so like medicinal at all. And it has bergamot, rose, and tonka beans. Those are the top three, and this lasts me, no lie, two sprays of this will last me a good 10 hours. I don't ever have to reapply it. And that's another thing that she said. She said this is an overwhelming fragrance to those who may not be used to, you know, smell it. Once it dries down, it smells amazing as well. But it just smells so good, you guys. Like, I don't know what to say about this. If you are looking for a fragrance that lasts all day, this is definitely going to be one. But not only that, it smells really good. I wore this out to dinner, and I was sitting at the bar, and someone was like, what do you have on? This. And I had sprayed it like 4 hours before, and that's how long lasting it is. This is a fantastic perfume, especially for this time of the year. My next fragrance that I have absolutely been loving is the Kalei Wedding Silk Santal. I got the 32-ounce bottle because you guys know, again, I'm always going to get the travel size. I want the full size bottle of this. I see why she keeps taking it away and releasing it as a limited edition, and the girlies were going bananas. Now, I love Vanilla Rock Sugar. I think for me, that's my favorite from her. The other ones, I didn't really love Pistachio, but this is definitely a close second for me to the Vanilla Rock Sugar. Vanilla Sugar Rock Candy, whatever that one's called. This one smells so good. It's so feminine. It's sweet, but it's also a little spicy. It's not as sweet as the Vanilla Rock Sugar one. And this is described as a warm floral. It has sparkling champagne, white freesia, and sandalwood. And this is, I think, what she described for her wedding day. So she has a corresponding one that has more spicy notes in it. And I was like, I wonder if I should get the bigger bottle of the Silk Santal or get the corresponding wedding one that has a little more spice, because they say if you spray them together, it's supposed to be a great marriage. So this one, though, it smells good. I can see why it had the girls in a tizzy, and I really, really like this one. Surprisingly, I don't have a ton of makeup that is new to my collection that I've been loving, but because it's fall and I'm in the spirit of fall, I have been wearing my brown blushes, particularly this one from the drugstore. This is the Black Radiance Artisanal Blush in the shade Toasted Almond. I did 2 videos about this one already. I featured it in my last Get Ready With Me video. This is a great, very, very pigmented blush. Very pigmented, and it's only like $4 at the drugstore. So my brown kind of maroon blushes, I've really been loving those. I've been reaching back into the Patrick Ta blush duo in the shade She's Blushing, because it has the cream and the powder on these. So you can see the little theme that I'm going for here with my blushes with the little brown undertone. And then another one from the drugstore is the L'Oreal blush in the shade Rosewood, which is what I'm wearing today. You can almost wear this as a bronzer if you're my complexion as well. Whoops, 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 whoops. Don't want to break it. And you can get this one at the drugstore as well. Depending on where you get it, it's either $11 or $15. Target is $15, Walmart is $15. No, Target and Ulta is $15, and everywhere else it's like $11. Drugstore prices are creeping up because when this first released, it used to be $9. But these are the type of blushes that I've been going for this month. It's the real nice brown kind of rusty blushes, and it just goes with the fall theme. I have also been loving this Gone Matte palette from ColourPop. It is an all matte neutral cool tone palette, and look at the shades in here. I have been absolutely loving this. I have been eyeing this for quite some time, and I was like, I don't know if I should get this. I don't want another big palette, but actually I get quite a lot of use out of these, and I just love a palette that is all matte. I don't always want something shimmery, but I might want something light, and this one is really good. ColourPop really didn't skimp on the pigment for me. I haven't touched into these cool tones up here just yet, but every other row I've kind of played around with. But I really like this palette. If you're someone who just wants a one and done type of eyeshadow look and you can do a lot of looks with it, I recommend this one. You can get it from the ColourPop website or from Ulta, but I like it. I think it's great. I'm so glad I finally picked it up, because again, I really like all matte shadows, and this is something that I can do a lot of looks with. The last thing on my list are the two new lipsticks that I got from MAC. MAC has been reformulating some of their classic matte lipsticks, and they recently released a line of their Maximo Satin Silky lipsticks, which has some of their classic colors in the satin lipstick that they had. They reformulated them, but I got two of the new shades. One is called Espresso Yourself, and this is what that one looks like. It's a nice pretty brown. And the other one is called Call It Cozy. I was surprised I liked this, but I was intrigued by it because it's a true caramel color, and I did not have anything in my collection that looked like that. Can you see that? It looks like that. Let's see if I darken it up a little bit, but it's that's what I'm saying. It's that kind of light color. It's definitely a true caramel, and I've been pairing it with a darker liner like a cork, or just putting it in the middle. But these wear so well. They're so comfortable, so smooth. They apply without tugging, and you know MAC is just going to give you the pigment with their lipsticks every single time. These two have been in heavy rotation. I've already worn this one down quite a bit because I just really like this color. It's so unique. It's so different, and you can pair it with a gloss. Like you can use Old Baby lip gloss on top to give it some depth, but I really like these two a lot, and I'm anxious to see what other colors they have, but I don't need any new lipstick right now, so I'm just going to be wearing these for now. And lastly, you know I have to end it with a book. This is one of my favorite books of all time. I'm pretty sure I did this on the favorites before, but the author of this book recently passed. I want to say she passed away like in September, and she wrote one of my favorite books. This is called The Hand I Fan With, and it's by the late Tina McElroy Ansa, and it's about a lady named Lena. She lives in Middle Georgia, and she inherited her parents' wealth, and she meets a man who is a mystical, like a, I don't know how to describe it. Like, he's like a ghost, but he's a real man. It's not scary. It's just like a mythical black love story. It's so romantic. It's so detailed. So before they get to the part of meeting the man or whatever, her man, then the details of the book, they go into great detail about her life, how she became into who she is, where she lives. Like, you can imagine her house, the way that she describes the book, the great detail that she goes into this book. But I think this book was released way before its time, because now it's all about, oh, the mythical love stories. And then you had, like, what do you call them, people that was vampires? They're not vampires, they're real people. But it's just such a great love story. It's such a good love story, and she's such a great character, and the detail that she went into the book. So after I learned she passed, I was like, you know what, I need to take out my well-worn copy of this book. As you can see, it's well-worn. I've had this copy for years. But if you're looking for something juicy and mythical and lovely and black to read, this is a great book. It's in my Amazon storefront as well. I will have a link down below. But yeah, this is a great book to cozy up with this fall. So that's really all from my October favorites, you guys. If you made it this far through the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you guys, as always, for leaving the kind comments, for always clicking on the links, whether you shop them or not. I truly appreciate your support. Believe it or not, that makes a huge difference in the life of the creator by clicking the links that we list in the description box below. I really do appreciate that. If you have any questions about anything I featured today, feel free to leave me a comment. As usual, everything will be linked down below. And I will see y'all back here for my next video, which will likely be the Sephora haul. I don't know. We'll see. But I have some stuff planned for November. I'm in the process of planning my November videos over here as well. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss anything. And as usual, I will see y'all back here real soon for the next video. Bye.